Hello, sir. Good evening. I'm Nawaz from Institute of Public Enterprise. We are here, so we are taking an interview. Uh, can you describe your current role and your primary responsibilities as a manager?
Very good evening. Myself, Pranit Tumalpalli. We'll go ahead. So, for your question that you asked that managerial responsibilities. So currently in my organization, currently I'm a manager. So I work as finance manager over here, and my responsibilities will be to be taking care of in a large team. The team consists of around 22 people, and I control all 22 people, and I'm answerable to the management. So not just the management, also the stakeholders as well. So in this, my job role will be not just the job role, and also the duties and responsibilities will be the closure of the books and maintenance of the books, and to given cash flow, free cash flow for the whole year. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. And the next question is, what management theories, principles do you find most effective in your role, and how do you apply them?
To be honest, the theories which we learn in the book and which we follow in actual is very different. Very few will be applicable in the reality, but if you just give me a name of any theory, or maybe let's say, okay, I'll take an example of a theory. I hope everyone have an idea about the concept of called theory of marginal diminishing utility. Okay, what does this theory of marginal diminishing utility says is, if you are having if you are tended to have one thing more and more often, the interest on that thing will be very less, it becomes less. Okay, so let's say if I'm controlling a team, and if I start controlling the team all the time, like if I control it every day, if I shout on the people, just babbling like that, so what happens is that the control, I have control on the team, but the team doesn't feel that I'm the right person to them. So the productivity of the team will be reduced. So it is just one kind of example, but there will be a lot kind of theories which we can use, where you can be nice to the people and also you can be harsh when it actually required. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, sir. My teammate will take it from here.
Sure.
Good evening, sir. This is Varun. And my questions are, how do you handle conflicts or disagreements within your team?
Pardon, sorry, can you repeat it again?
Yeah. How do you handle conflicts or disagreements within your team?
Okay, so coming to your question, handling disagreements or misbeliefs is a very tough thing, because when you're leading a large fleet and all, so what happens is, obviously my interest will be one thing, and the people interest will be another thing, and also not everyone opinion is same. Obviously there will be a conflict in between the opinions, there will be a clash of the opinions. So what we need to do is, either you explain it, making them sit, talk to them, take the practical scenarios, explain the thing, and you solve it. Or just given a good example, maybe you can refer the Google or something, and you can give straight answers also. So it depends upon the situations, and you handle the situation. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. And your next question is, what strategies do you use to motivate and engage your team members?
So motivation and all, simple. I What do I follow is, so I take my team on team lunches, and we make bonding over the team lunch and all. And the second thing is that, so not just team lunch and all, we also play some kind of sports. We do it internally, and what happens is the spirit of the team goes up. And not just that thing, also the collectiveness, the responsibility will also increase. Yeah. And coming to the same question, we do some brainstorming sessions to increase their ability and all. Yeah, we do such kind of activities and all.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sir. And from now on, we continue.
Sure. Good evening, Vishal.
What advice would you give to someone aspiring to move into a managerial role?
To a managerial role. So the board manager looks very fancy, but yeah, it comes with a lot of responsibilities, and I mean, you're answerable to multiple stakeholders and all. So to have, I mean, to become a manager, it's easy to just to do your work and become a manager. But the thing is that you have to be capable of handling a team, and not just the team, because team is nothing but, like, there are count, let's say you can have a count of people, whereas there will be clash of opinions all the time. So you should be a leader, such kind of a leader where you can, I mean, you are answerable, also making them calm and sit tight sometimes. And you need to be, I mean, you need to be proactive sometimes, and you have to be reactive sometimes. It depends upon the situation how you handle it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sir. Next question is, how do you measure the performance and effectiveness of your team, and how do you provide feedback?
uh, okay, so see, there are multiple things we do. uh, One thing is that you can maintain some excels and all. Okay, sorry. Sometimes, sorry, my roommate is just asking me something else. So yeah, measuring the performance. This is a very good question, actually. So in my thing, in my role, what I do is, as a manager, I give them a few tasks and all. Whereas if they are able to do their task on their own, I feel them they are capable of enough to do anything else. Because handling a tough situation and tough things is most important thing, so that they can do anything, any kind of work, I can feel. Because coming background from FCA and all, I handle most kind of complex situations in my articles and all, which made me a good person and good learning person today. So I feel my team also has to get into these kind of situations and solve them, so that I actually do not rate anything. I mean, I don't believe in having this SBUs, etc., kind of measurements to measure the feedback and all. But the thing is that I feel I just I give them practical scenarios, I ask them to do it, and then I accordingly I do that. And also, I don't rate people, because rating differentiates the people, and also it creates a different opinion in inside with them. So I don't do any ratings and all. I just tell them you need to be excel in this thing, and I treat everyone equally, so that my team grows equally. Yeah.
Sir, can you describe a successful project or initiative you lead, and what factors contributed to its success?
Okay, so successful project. Okay, I can say about this thing. I mean, there are multiple things I can say, but I have one particular thing which I love the most, and so it's I'll see. Ultimately, there are a lot many things which I have achieved in my long career, but I just don't want to say it about the work. I just take it from my personal experience. Okay, how good as a leader, I'll just convey it in my with my personal experience. So so I play certain sort of professional cricket and all. I used to play for a team. So then I there was some conflict in the team, and I just came out of the team and started my own team with 12 different people. We shortly know each other, very short span of thing. And we participated in the tournament, and we were the underdogs of the tournament. And but then we bounced back and we won the tournament. And I feel that's the biggest achievement in my life, not just I mean, my career wise, but also this gave me a lot of immense satisfaction to me. Yeah,
Next
I feel
question
that
will be.
also was important.
uh,
Yeah,
Next question, my team will retreat. Thank you, sir.
sure, sure. Yeah.
Bhanuvardhan. I'll not take much time. Coming directly into the topic, what strategies do you use to motivate and encourage your team?
Sorry, can you come again, Mr. Banu?
What strategies do you use to motivate and encourage your team?
Strategies. Okay. See. Uh, See, I'm kind of a jovial guy. I'm not that much of strict or someone. Obviously I'll be very good, nice to the team. But when it comes to situations, I'll be as bad as a manager also. To motivate, I don't think someone needs some motivation. It has to be self motivation all the time. See, the work when you do it, when you get a task, and if you're doing a task, it has to be self motivated and self observant, and also you have to take responsibility for the task which you're doing. So if my teammate is not taking the responsibility of what they are doing and the ownership, they're not taking it, I make sure them they're taking that responsibility by telling them. First thing is by giving I mean, just giving an example, some sort of practical example, and telling them. And still, if they're not doing it, I just make sure, like I said, obviously I'll be a bossy. Yeah.
And coming into the next one, what advice would you give to someone aspiring to move into a managerial role?
Uh, I guess I already answered this question, but yeah, again, the same thing is that self-observant, ownership, responsibility, yeah, and leadership comes with obviously you'll become a good leader if you're having all these qualities. And if you are taking the responsibility and ownership of the task you are doing and your team is doing, obviously you can be a good leader and you can be a good manager also. See, I can give you a practical example of the same again. I mean, in my last year when we were about to close the books and all, we found that there is a mistake did by one of our teammate. It is like it's a costless mistake, I can say, because it is we have to submit the books and we are lack of time. Then what happened is obviously the company has to pay some x amount of fine and all. So at that point of time, I just didn't throw my teammate into under the bus, but I said I took the responsibility, saying that yeah, it was my mistake, I didn't see it. And yeah, I took the blame. But yeah, it was for the good, because this is the learning they have to know as a, as an upcoming people, they have to know this thing. Because if you are doing some task and you don't take the ownership, obviously it is a difficult thing. But yeah, it is not a big mistake did by her, but yeah, the time is also a factor over here. Time is the essence of anything. So I advise advice to any guy is that be nice, be harsh when it just depends upon the situation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your time. I would like to introduce my friend to conclude the meeting.
Sure.
Thank you for the excellent conversation. It was such a great interaction with you, sir. Hoping this knowledge would help us in future experts. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. It was lovely experience for me as well, and I hope I did well in the interview. I hope if you are the real panel members, I could get selected. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And I just want to conclude by saying this also. So, as I said, my practical experience of winning the tournament, and Mr. Bhanuvardhan is my star bowler in that tournament. He's my teammate.
Great
Yeah,
to know, sir.
and we are teammates, of course, now as well. Yeah,
Thanks.
thank you, guys.
Have a great evening, sir.
Thank you. You too, guys. Bye.